All right, students, are you ready? Okay. In the last video, I talked about travel jobs, right? Yeah. So I will continue with that, yeah, because there are hundreds of jobs. Yeah. If you search on internet, you will get the list of jobs. So I want to talk a little bit more about the travel jobs and what kind of jobs are available and the vocabulary. Okay. So here we go. These are the other jobs that I want you to know. I think one or two jobs you might have already known. Yeah. So receptionist, I remember receptionist, we already talked about it. Yeah. Okay. Check-in clerk, yeah, or check-in assistant. Maybe it's not clerk, you know, that word, I think you could still use it, yeah. Or just check-in desk, front desk. So these are other words, yes. You remember I talked about the airlines counter at the airport. Yeah, you go to the terminals in the international like airports. You go to Terminal 1 and they have the I'll give the same example, Thai Airlines, and then the counter is gate number 3. So you go to that Thai Airlines counter and you have your e-tickets, you have your passport, you have your luggage with you, right, and all the travel documents. So once you go to the counter, the person who is sitting at the counter is the check-in clerk or front desk. So you stand in line, and then after when it's your turn, then you give your e-ticket and your passport, and then they check your e-ticket. So everything is on the computer, and then they check your passport, and they give you the boarding pass. So they give you a card where your seat number is given, and then you have to have some conversation. It's not really a conversation, a dialogue with the check-in clerk. Whether you prefer the window seat or whether you prefer the aisle seat. I talked about this before, and if there's something that you need, you can also ask them. Okay, they are the one who gives you the boarding pass. And about getting boarding pass, you can also get boarding pass like on a machine. I will talk about that again in the other videos, but right now you just know this job, yeah, is check-in clerk, okay, or check-ins, check-in assistant or front desk, okay. And then immigration officer. There's no link between check-in clerk and immigration officer, but these are some jobs at the airport, okay, airport jobs. I have also given the term. Immigration officer, like you also have to pass through this immigration officer where you have to show the immigration officer your passport, your visa, your boarding pass, yeah. So that's another counter. So after you get your boarding pass, then you pass through immigration where they check your luggage, the carry-on luggage, and then they check your passport and your visa, okay, and if some other documents, if they need, they will ask you to provide. So immigration officer is another job that is usually a government job. So I think you need to pass a test to become an immigration officer. But check-in clerk, the airline gives you the job. You get the job through the airlines. And then security screener. So they screen you, whether you carry some objects, yeah, which are not allowed in the airplane. So screening, for sure they will screen you a couple of times. Yeah, there are cameras there, and there are security guards. Yeah, police officers. Yes, and then baggage handler. So that's, I think it's easy to understand, right? Baggage handler. They're the one who helps you to take your luggage or your baggage. Yeah. And then receptionist. Okay, receptionist, this term is a common term. Yeah, that's why I kind of repeat it over here. Yeah. And wheelchair assistant, that's a new word, right? Wheelchair assistant. If a traveler is old, not able to walk, when you book your ticket, the travel agency can help you to mention that category, like wheelchair is needed. Yeah, so there's a column where you could see on your e-ticket wheelchair. So once they see your ticket, then they know you need an assistant, or especially, as I said, the old people. Yeah. So that's wheelchair. The job is called wheelchair assistant. and then airport security guard and airport janitor. So janitor is the word, the one who cleans. And then airport front desk receptionist. So that's the other word. Okay, front desk receptionist or check-in clerk. So receptionist is, again, as I said, it's a common word. Yeah, that can be used for the jobs where you have to stay at the front desk. Yeah, and then air traffic control. You don't see the air traffic controller. Yeah, they are the one who controls the air traffic. But then I want you to know these are some of the airport jobs. Okay, all right, and let's see what else we have. Yeah, so what is the job? I'm going to give you a couple of slides, but not in this video, but in the following videos as well, because I'm spending some time on the jobs because this is important for you. You have to have the right skills and the knowledge, and then you have to think about what kind of jobs you can get after you graduate. Yeah, maybe, as I said, you work for a year or so. So let's say, what is the job? Can you guess this job? Yeah, so this job provides, inspects, and provides and completes, what is it? Provide care for passengers who require for special assistance with disabilities, or inspect aircraft cabins. So inside the cabin, I mentioned cabin, you should know what is a cabin now. Preparation for each flight, provide assurance for passengers during flight delays, rough air, complete all company required paperwork and reporting in a timely and accurate manner. So what kind of job is it? Can you find the job? I'm not going to tell you the name of the job. I'm going to ask you to write down the name of the job. After you watch this video, you read the descriptions and find what is the job. Okay, can you do that? I will give you the answer, of course. You will know the answer, but not in this video. Okay? All right, so this is all about the travel jobs. And thank you.